There is this very powerful mindset that someone once taught me in how to confront difficult situations and, you know, something anxiety and you want to do something, you're scary, or something is about to happen and you are scared. And it has helped me in confronting and achieving a lot in life and reducing stress and just moving on. And that thing is to think of the worst case scenario, deal with the worst case scenario, or even accept that worst case scenario so that whatever happens is below what you have already imagined and you have already thought about and you already accepted. So everything that happens will almost be better than the worst case scenario. So for example, okay, like there was a time in my university days that I thought there was a course that I was not feeling fine. I was not fine and stuff. So I thought I had failed the course. And if I should fail that course, it's a compulsory design course that if you fail it, you're not graduating. So I thought I had failed it. And I was really like super worried. Am I going to have extra year? Am I going to stay back and all these things? I was not a student that was supposed to be having extra year and everything. So I thought, or I consulted, and the person taught me about that worst case scenario thing. So I said, okay, what's the worst case scenario? I fail, and then I have to do the extra stuff. So immediately I say, okay, what do I do if that is the case? I say, okay, then I'll have to stay back. I'll be like extra student. I'll be older than everybody. I'll be more mature than everybody. I'll set up a business. I'll help other people do their project. I'll start making money on campus. I'll start doing this and doing that. And because I was completely prepared for that worst case scenario, that's what we'll do. I had thought of, okay, I'll tell my dad, I'll tell this person, I'll tell that person, and then I'll start my own business on campus because I'll just have like 2 or 3 courses to do for a whole session because it was a second semester course. So I was like prepared for that and I was ready to just go and face it. But by the time I got there, I realized I passed it and I graduated. But the stress between that point that the results were coming out and I was afraid and somebody said, okay, many people failed that course and this and that. The stress between then and when I finally saw the results were completely out. I was able to live life normally. There was another time that I wanted to take a very difficult decision that I was like, well, how will my wife react? How would this person react? How would that person react? And what would be the consequence? Again, I use the same principle. What's the worst case scenario? This person will be angry. Okay, I will appeal to her. I will do this. I will do that for her. This person, I will do this. I will do that for her. And that freed my heart. I was able to do the thing. And because I was sensitive to the worst case scenario, I was able to manage the people, prepare them properly, that everybody just took this decision and things just moved way better than I thought. So I think it's a very powerful technique to think of the worst case scenario. What would you do if the worst case scenario of that, or worst case implication of that issue should come up? What would you do? How will you deal with it? And then move, because you are prepared for the worst case. Best case, inshallah, will come up. So that will be my tip for today. Let's give it a try. Live a happier, positive mind, and let's see how well it goes.